Hey guys, good afternoon guys. How you all doing? It's your girl again, Chinwe Onyemechi, a mom of three, new immigrants based in Italy. So guys, how you all doing? Wow, it's my first sit down video since I relocated to Italy, and this video is so special because it's a requested video from my subscribers. Not one, not two, not three have asked me to make this video, so I've decided to come out today and make this video for you guys. Hope you guys are doing great. Please, if it's your first time coming across this beautiful face, coming across my channel, you are highly welcome. Please don't make it your last. Why not subscribe? Press the all icon button so whenever I upload videos like this, you will be notified. Please like, share, and leave comments. I know you watching this video is because you really want to know how I relocated to Italy. So guys, today I'm going to be sharing the process on how I relocated to Italy, how I and my family migrated from Nigeria to Italy. So please, if you love watching, sit down comfortably, pick up your glass of water or your cup of coffee, your popcorn or your biscuit, and let's dive into the video process. So guys, I relocated to Italy March 15th, 2024, but the journey started since the year 2022. Trying to remember because it takes a lot. I'm using my brain to remember so many things. The journey started the year 2022. So 2022, 2023, 2024, I relocated to Italy. So guys, Italy is a very beautiful country, I won't lie. A peaceful one at that. Beautiful. The hospitality is top notch. The environment is beautiful. The culture, I love it. Italy is known for their food. They have lovely cuisine, so many snacks. At least I've been trying out some for you. If you've not been watching my videos, please watch. You get to know what I'm saying. And you know, Italy is a not-speaking English country, so they speak Italian in Italy. So their language is Italian. So guys, today I'm enlightening you on how I and my family of four, relocated to Italy. Disclaimers, please don't start coming to my comment section and start telling me this and that. I am talking about my own experience, not another person, my own experience. So if there's anything you don't understand, you can as well inquire, or you put in the comment section. I will inquire for you guys. First of all, coming into Italy is a long process because it takes a process in Italy and it takes process in your home country. So it's very long process, but I'm going to be breaking it down in this video. So please, it's going to be very long, but please be patient enough to watch to the end because you will get one or two things you're looking for. So, coming into Italy, you need a visa. If you are not in the third world country or something, alliance with Italy, if you're in a country that is not in alliance with Italy, you need a visa to come into Italy. So the visa is of two types. We have the long stay visa, we have the short stay visa. The short stay visa is for those coming in to visit, is for those coming in for tourism, is for those coming in for church programs. But the long stay visa is for those coming in to work, those coming in to join their family in Italy, or if you're coming in to work, to live in Italy, or if you're coming to start up a business in Italy. So or the visa you need is a long stay visa, which is a type D visa. So I and my family, we came into Italy with a long stay visa, and the route we use is a family reunion, is congiungimento de familiari. That is how it is pronounced in Italian. Congiungimento de familiari. Please, all my Italian subscribers, I beg, I'm still learning. So that is the visa I and my children used in coming into Italy. So what it takes is that you have to have a spouse based in Italy, a foreigner based in Italy, who can be able to apply for you to bring you in. So someone must be in Italy to apply for you. So the person needs to be related to you by marriage or by birth. Yes, so it can be your husband, it can be your wife, or your mother, your father, your mother or your father, or your children. So if you're in this category, these people are eligible to bring in someone from their home country. So for my own, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I'm not talking about every other people, I'm going to be sharing my own experience. For my own, it is my husband that is living in Italy. So my husband is the one who brought us into Italy, I and my kids. And the pathway he used is called family reunion, Ricongiumento dei Familiari. That is the pathway he used. So first of all, what he did was to apply for Nullaoasta here in Italy. Nullaoasta is an invitation letter that implies or indicates that whoever is bringing you in has what it takes to take care of you, to be able to feed you and house you. So that is what the Nullaoasta stands for. Is an invitation letter, and that letter is given to you by Italian government here in Italy. Yes. So the document that is necessary to be able to apply for Nullaoasta is a working contract. So whoever that is bringing you in must have a good working contract. Your working contract should be at least 1 year to life contract. Should be at least 1 year to life contract. A house contract from your landlord or your landlady. Sorry, please, I wrote some things here because it's my husband that did this part, so I have to ask him, and he listed down the documents he used. Working contract from your employee, house contract from your landlord or landlady, paper from your work. There's a paper suitable from your work. He said it's called S2. So those working in Italy, you know this document. S2, your employer is to give you that document. Permesso di soggiorno, which is a long-term permission to stay in Italy. Your carta di identità, which is your identity card. Your codice de fiscale, which is your code. That means your number in Italy, which is easy or something like that. Your code simply means your annual income, how much you are earning in a year. If it's able to bring in whoever you're bringing into this country. Your house suitability certificate. Yes, this certificate is very important, especially when you're coming in with kids, to know if the house is suitable for children, if the house is okay for whoever you're bringing in. So, and also a certificate that says how many people the house can contain. So if you're a family of 3, it demands that the house you're going to be, that the house whoever that is bringing you is supposed to have should be at least 2-bedroom apartment. Family of 3, 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment. For my husband got a 3-bedroom apartment. So marriage certificate. The marriage certificate is not your church certificate. It is your court marriage certificate, the marriage they gave to you when you and your spouse got married in the court. Your birth certificate. So for those who they gave birth to you before 1995, so your birth certificate is not required. All you need to do, you have to go get an age attestation. So you need to swear affidavit, get age attestation certificate. That will back you up. Then your international data page, international passport data page. So these are all the documents you need to be able to apply for Nullaoasta here. So the income matters a lot. So the income, whoever that is bringing you in, the income he received per annum matters a lot. And when I check the Italian website, I'm going to drop the screenshots in this video. The Italian website says at least the person must be earning in a year 5,800 and something euros in a year. Then if the person bringing you is should have 5,800 and something euros in a year, then if he's bringing in one person, you need to add an additional 3,000 something in a year. So if you add it to it, it should be up to, and if you're bringing in one person, you should be earning at least 8,000 and something euro in a year. If you're bringing in 2 people, you add another 3,000. If you're bringing in 3,000. So if you're bringing in like 4, you should have up to 15 to 16,000 per annum. in a year. Please, I'm going to drop the screenshots in the video. So if you have all this, who are the people you are expected to bring? So it is not everybody, your spouse or whoever that is bringing you in that lives here is expected to bring. Number one, the people you're expected to bring are, number one, your spouse legally married, your children, your biological children, your stepchildren, those who were born outside marriage before you got married to your spouse. You can bring them in. You can bring your aged parents if they are dependent of you. If they have people they are depending on, hey, it's going to bring problem. But if you're the one taking care of them, you can bring them in. And other, maybe a disabled, if your child above 18 is disabled, you can bring in that child. And if you're bringing in a biological children who is healthy, it must not be above 18 years. The child must be below 18 years. So let's go forward. So while your whoever that lives here, live in Italy, while he has all these documents, he has to go to Prefectoria and submit the documents. So once he submits the document, from there they will work on it, and before 3 to 6 months, the Nullaoasta should be out. And when the Nullaoasta is out, the Nullaoasta stays for only 6 months before it expires. So once you've submitted for your Nullaoasta here in Italy, please, your family back then in your home country should start preparing their documents, their birth certificates, the marriage certificate. So let me say something here. The marriage certificate, you don't need to use the original here in Italy. You can use the photocopy. So you don't need to carry the original from your home country to Italy to submit for your Nullaoasta. No, all you need is the photocopy of your marriage certificate, the photocopy of whoever you're bringing in, your children, your wife, your parents, their photocopy of their data page international passports. That is all you need here to apply for your Nullaoasta, including all your documents. So if you want to get every details of the documents you need, you can go to CAF. CAF is there to help you out. They'll give you every document you need to apply for the Nullaoasta. They can also help you as well to apply for the Nullaoasta if you want. It is better you give to them. They will help you so that there will be no mistake. So having applied for the Nullaoasta, what are your families back then should do? So what they need to do is to prepare their documents back there. The marriage certificate, the birth certificate, your wife, if your wife is above, if they gave birth to your wife or your spouse before 1995, need to get age attestation. They to go to court there, go to court in their home country. They will do that certificate for them. Print out, go to Italian website, print out visa application. They can also get an agent who will help them do that process. See, it is better you use someone who knows it to help you so that you avoid story that touches. Because when the Nullaoasta comes out, it takes 6 months for that Nullaoasta to expire. And if you don't know anything, you might be denied. And if that Nullaoasta expires, meaning you have to start all over again. So it is better you pay someone to help you who has done this, to do the brain work for you, to do the paperwork for you. So like me, what I did is I paid someone to do the paperwork for me. So sorry guys. So as I was saying, I paid someone to do the paperwork for me. So all these certificates, you need to authenticate them, you need to translate them, you need to legalize them. Yes, there are offices that are stationed to do all this in your home country. So but I'm going to be using Nigeria, which is my home country, to do this video. So there are offices stationed to do this, like the internal the immigration for internal foreign affairs is based in Abuja. So their job is to legalize the documents and authenticate it. So translating, I think, is Italian embassy. So but that's why I said you need an agent to put you through on this. So having legalized, translated and authenticated your document, you wait for your Nullaoasta. So the Nullaoasta, once it's out, your spouse or whoever that is doing it over here in Italy will scan it and send it to your email. So he or she don't need to send the original copy of the Nullaoasta to you in Nigeria. Before it was so, but now it's no longer like that. So scanning, they will just need to scan it and send the document to you through email. One thing you need to know is, once they've given your spouse or whoever that is working the document for you here in Italy, the Nullaoasta, the same Italian immigration or Italian government will send a copy of the same Nullaoasta to Italian embassy in your home country. So the Italian embassy already knows and aware that you are coming in for such visa. So once the Nullaoasta is out and your spouse have sent it to you, but your spouse will not only send the Nullaoasta to you, your spouse or whoever that is working will send their carta de identità, carta de soggiorno. In short, in fact, every document they use in applying for the Nullaoasta, they will send it to you through your email. What you do is to print out those documents, attach it to your document you have with you, print out the long stay visa application form and fill the form. Photocopy every of those documents. To me, in short, I have so many photocopies, but it's advised you photocopy it up to like 3 times, 3 places. It's very good to have the photocopies of all those documents. Add your international passport. Please, your international passport should still be how will I put it? If it's going to expire within 1 year, please do another one, because they will reject it. Because they will reject the international passport, and you should have at least 3 pages of your international passport. So please, let your international passport should be okay. At least 2-3 years before expiring is better. So add your international passport to your document. Print out your data page of your international passport, add it to your document as well. Then your passport photograph. So once all these documents are in your hands, then you head towards TLS contact. So in Nigeria, TLS contact is based in is situated in Victoria Island, Lagos. I think they also have another office in Ikeja, Lagos, but the one I use is in Victoria Island, Lagos. And I didn't take appointment because I heard you can take appointment. I didn't take appointment because I don't want that longer time. I just went there with my kids. The agent helped us. We went there. I went there with my kids and I was attended to. They collected every document. I came in and I did biometrics, meaning I did biometrics for myself. They did scanning. They scanned me and my son, because my son was 13 years old. Since he's 13 years old, they need to scan him and take his fingerprint as well. But my daughter was 12, the other was 7. Those ones, they didn't need to take their fingerprint, but they took my fingerprint and that of my son. And we paid, I'm with some documents here, and I paid 92,800 for visa fee per one person. So 92,800 times 4, because we are 4. Then I paid another visa fee of 6,000 naira per one person. I paid an application support fee of 25,960. Reason why I paid this amount, this 25,960 naira, was because I did not take an appointment. I just went there straight. So for them to assist me without an appointment, I paid this amount times 4. So depends on how many people you are bringing in, times 4. So after I have finished paying for this, we've done our biometrics, we've scanned, we've submitted our documents, we left. They gave me this receipt of payment and another document if I want, when the visa is out, if I want to send it through courier, I have a specific amount I need to pay. But if I don't want through courier, I want to come pick it by myself, or my agent is coming to pick it for me, they gave me another document that I need to show to them that this is it, and they will give me my passport back. So having done that, what next? TLS contact will take every of your documents to embassy, because TLS contact is like an intermediary agent that assists the embassy in collecting people's documents. So once they take it to the embassy will send you an email that they received every of your documents. There the process starts. There the process starts. So afterward, the embassy will contact you to come collect a form for DNA because kids are involved. So what guarantees your children's visa is the DNA result. If the DNA result is positive, they will not deny them visa. Yes, they won't deny them the visa because it is their right. So once they asked us to come collect the form, my agent went to pick up the DNA form. Then we went for registration. But first of all, okay, let me tell you my process. Before I submitted for visa, my agent first of all went to the embassy to collect a DNA form. Because he's the agent, they know how they maneuver themselves. Their way is there. He collected a form, requested for a DNA form, and they gave him a DNA form for my 3 kids. So first of all, we went to register for the DNA. Then they gave us a code. So with that code, I transferred the code to my husband in Italy. My husband with that code contacted IOM. So where you have to do your DNA is in IOM Ikeja. So with that code, I contacted my husband contacted IOM in Italy. Then they told him how much it's going to cost him for the DNA of him and his kids. That's for 4 people. I am not included, just my husband and my 3 children. So my husband paid the sum of 1,060 euro. But before that, before we registered for the DNA, we paid 17,500 for the 3 children, for each person, before we were given the code that I sent to my husband for the DNA. So my husband paid 1,060 euro for the 4 of them. Then after a week or so, they gave my husband an appointment to come do his own DNA. So my husband did his own first. After my husband had finished doing his own DNA first, they gave us appointment to go do in Nigeria. So I took my kids to the office in Nigeria. My kids did theirs in Nigeria. So after doing that, we did it on a Friday. Then on Monday, we went to apply for visa. So some people can apply for visa first before going for the DNA. While some can go for the DNA before applying for the visa. While some people will even wait for the DNA result to come out first before going for their visa. But for me, I didn't wait for the DNA to come out. I just applied for the visa. Because I was not staying in there. I was not living in Lagos. I came to Lagos. I just had to go back. So I was spending money in Lagos, so I need to go back. So we need to do everything fast. So we applied for the visa. So after applying for the visa, I think 2-3 days later, the lawyer embassy contacted me to come pick up a teller of 250,000 for marriage verification. So I told my agent, he went to pick up the ticket. He went to pick up the teller, and I sent the money to him. He paid the 250,000. And we went back to Benin. So after 2 weeks, the embassy lawyer contacted me for an interview. So they will send a lawyer to your location anywhere you are living. Embassy will send a lawyer to anywhere you are living to come and do interviews. So they don't need to invite you to Lagos or where you did the application. They will come to wherever you are staying. So the embassy lawyer came to Benin City where I was living. Invited me for an interview, which I came, and he asked me these following questions. I'm going to be telling you guys. Number one, he asked me for my national ID card, which is my NIN. He asked me for who were my witnesses the day I did my court marriage. Where did I do the marriage? What year did I do the marriage? The stamp my husband used in coming in to Nigeria on his passport, and the stamp he used in going out. So hubby has to snap his international passport and send it to me. So, my marriage was up to 15 years backwards. So hubby has to go and look for the passport because he has renewed passports before then. So he has to go and look for the passport that carries that data, that detail. So please don't throw documents away. So hubby snapped it and sent it to me. I forwarded it to the lawyer's email, both my witnesses, the names of my witnesses, and he asked me the date I did my marriage. I told him. And also he gave me a form to fill. In that form, I have to write my husband's parents' name, my husband's, my parents' name, my siblings' name, my children's name. They asked me questions like, how many children do I have in the marriage? I told him. He asked me a question, how long have we been married? I told him. He asked me, when last did my husband come in? I told him. So all these questions are going to be necessary. So if I were you, I will get to know my spouse the more, and I will gather every information I need to gather. I believe this little one I give to you is going to be helpful, especially these 4 points, these 4 proofs. Picture, photograph, stamp your spouse is coming in and going at the year or the day you guys got married, with your witnesses and your NIN, your ID card, NIN ID card, and what again, your spouse data page photograph of his international passport, and what else again, then think where you did your marriage. So these ones are very vital and very important, so put them all together. If you don't have picture photograph, maybe your marriage has been so long you lost the picture photographs, don't be afraid, just put in the comment section. I'll get back to you on what you need to do to get proof of that. So as we continue, so after the interview, the long wait, so after 40 days the DNA of my children came out, and my husband sent me my own proof, though IOM is Immigration Organization for, I think, IOM for migrants or so. If you want to travel abroad, they are in charge of every biometrics, they're in charge of health, they take care of health program, to just they're in charge of DNA if you want to travel out. That's their job. So IOM in Italy will send the result electronically to the embassy. Then while the same IOM will send a proof to whoever that applied, sorry, to your spouse or whoever that is bringing you in. So the person that is bringing you in will send you the result through email. All you need to do is to print it out, take the certificate, go to embassy and submit it. Yes, and submit it. Once you submit it, then you just wait. After 1 month, 2 months, because ours took 2 months, I won't lie you, the wait not be here. After 2 months, they will contact you. And see, let me tell you something. If every document you submit are genuine, and if all of them are in line, see, please, the reason why I said you should take an agent is that the agent will arrange your documents, make sure the dates, the dates are in order, the names are in order accordingly. They help you to arrange all this. So if all these are in place, I guarantee you 100% that they will not deny you your visa. I'm telling you the truth. They won't deny you your visa. So that is all the process. That is all we did, and voila, we are here in Italy. So I'm going to be making consequent video of when I arrive, what I did, because your Nullaoasta or the visa they give to you is not the permanent resident. You need to come into Italy and start another journey again. So that is another video I'm going to be making in consequent times. So I believe this video has been so helpful. So if it has been so helpful to you, please, why not like, share, leave comment and subscribe, so that when I keep uploading on how you can migrate, things you need to do, easy ways you need to do to migrate. See, I'm going to be making videos on other routes, like if you want to come for visiting, if you want to come for tourism, if you want to come for study, if you want to come for Christian programs, just indicate in the comment section. I am your plug. I am going to prepare the video. I am going to make videos on that. So thank you and God bless. See you again in my next video. Ciao, ciao.